What's up, Galaxycrafters? Today we are going to be going over the plot claiming and plot expanding as of the 2019 New Year's update. So the first thing that you should know is that you get your first plot and first shop plot for free. So to claim those, you can just find the sign. It won't say that dollar amount because that is a outdated system. That's an outdated system, but the plot number on the top is what you need. Just look at the plot number and text me or one of the admins, which I'm the only admin, that saying that you want to claim a plot with that plot number, and we'll make it yours. Alright, so these are obviously the shop plots. They're in the town. You just need to go to /warp town, and boom, you're here. This is the town. You spawn in the Galaxycraft tower when you use that warp, or when you first spawn in, you spawn in over there, so it's right here. But if you want to find a plot, if you want to find what plots are opened, you can go /warp open plot 1, 2, 3, etc. But for this example, we're going to open plot 1 and setting the time today because that's annoying. Anyway, this is not actually a real, in case you didn't notice, this is not actually a real plot warp, as there is no plot here, but if you warp to that, it will warp you to an open plot, assuming there is an open plot. If it doesn't warp you to anything, then it means that warp is not valid. That plot has been taken, or Anyway, so say however I find this area out in the wild, just wandering northeast of the town. In case you are wondering where this is at, you can see the town right over there. But I'm just using this as an example. If I want to claim this area, for example, I need to find a corner. So we're going to make this the corner here. Just as an example, we're going to make this the corner. And then I have a few other corners set up here. This is an exact... And so this is the area... Say this is the area we want to claim, right? This is assuming you've already claimed your first free plot and shop plot. Well, you don't need to claim the shop plot if you don't want to, but that's besides the point. This is when you've been on the server for a while, or you just want to claim a new plot. So what you do in order to claim this plot is take two opposite facing corners of it, take the coordinates of these corners. You don't need the Y coordinate, that is not a big deal, but take the coordinates of this corner or whatever corner, and the opposite facing corner, the exact block that you want to claim. Make sure it's in the corner, and then you just take those coordinates, the first coordinate, the X coordinate, and the third coordinate, the Z coordinate, and then you type, you send in a text to me or one of the admins, which I'm the only admin, but I'm doing this video as if there are other admins in case there is at some point. There'll be an admin list somewhere. You'll be able to find it. But anyway, just send me a text, private message. Do not put it in the server chat. Please, just send it to me. And type claim plot, and then you're going to put those coordinates. So, but before you do that, you'll want to make sure you get the area of the plot so you know how much it's going to cost you. Or in this case, or I will also, when you send me that, I'll take the area of it myself and calculate it and make sure the numbers are accurate and, know how many plot points to charge from you. Yep, that's the system, plot points. So, basically how that works is you take the area of it, which this plot happens to be an exactly 40 block by 40 block area. Well, it doesn't happen to be, I set it up that way. You take 40 times 40, which is 1,600, divide that in half, which is 800. That's how many plot points it's going to cost you. 800 plot points for this area. So that's how it works, basically. And I would go and set up the corners and claim the plot for you. So, for example, plot. This isn't going to be an actual plot number, but plot 820 or something like that. And then type owned, because owned by you. Hunt dog 34. Don't know who that is, but Hunt dog 34. And there you go. That's your plot. Now, what if I want to expand this plot? Well, first of all, I wanted to mention, for those of you, who don't know already, when you get the free plots, they're surrounded by fences and stuff like this. Those fences are yours. They're owned by you, even though they're placed by the city. You can do whatever you want with them, break them, get rid of them, whatever. But the corner, you have to have some sort of corner marker that accurately shows where the corner of your property is. And then if you change it, for example, if you wanted to change this to, I don't know, polished andesite, then you can do that, but what you would need to do in order to do that is tell an admin, just let me know, and I will replace those down. Someone who is an admin, so they can do that for you. Now, what if I want to expand this plot once I've already bought it? Well, what you do then, say, for example, I want to expand it by 3 blocks this way. I want to make this the corner instead of this. Well, in order to do that, basically what you would do is you would use F3 or whatever the button is for you, and notice and look at where it says facing. It says facing west, and then parentheses towards -x. Or you can just, so you can either you say west or -x. Basically what you do is you'd say, private message and admin expand plot 820 west or -x. Do either one of those. we're just going to use west for now. And then 3 blocks, how many blocks you're expanding it to. And so then, you can set up your corner markers, your new corner markers. Do not break the old corner markers, because that'll make your plot invalid, and then if it's invalid, that's a bad thing. So, make your new corner markers. So, I'll make you one over here. And then you send that to an admin, and they will go and place this, assuming you have the proper amount of plot points to do it. Which basically, in order to know how many plot points it is, you set the time today. No, you'd basically take these 3 blocks. So we already know this is 40 blocks long. This side is 40 blocks long, right? So 40, you take 40 times 3. Again, divide it in half, and then you got how many plot points this would cost you to expand. Now, if you want to know how many plot points you have, or how many plot points anyone else has, what you do is there will probably be somewhere in the Discord. I don't know if there will be, maybe on the website. But the easiest way to find it in game is to go to warp plot points, and that will warp you to here. Or you can go warp town, and then, or you could go slash spawn or whatever. Basically, it's warp plot points is the easiest way to do that, but basically it's right behind this flag here. So, right by the library, go over here, and then you can see, for example, Christian writer, plots owned, 1 plot points, 4,000. You get 4,000. Everyone gets 4,000 plot points added every month. It's a monthly thing, allowance, if you will. whatever you want to call it. It's you get 4,000 to start with, and 4,000 every month after that. If you join later on the server, after this update has already happened, then there's you're gonna start off with 4,000 plot points. It goes based on how long you've been on the server. So and every month. So and then it'll tell you your plot count and your plot point. But yeah, that's everything you need to know for plot claiming and plot expanding as of the 2019 New Year's update. Craft on, Galaxy Crafters.